This episode of Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Nerd Gear Gaming, and the Madness Entertainment Group. All right, how's it going, Pops? How's it going? How's it going?
It's all action.
Hey, Mom's in the comments already. Howdy, y'all. Oh man. So what's new with you? Anything?
Just like got a message from RJ.
No, yeah.
Has to do with the housing book.
Oh, nice. It's exciting. How's that coming along?
This is like the last thing, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be exciting. Exciting. Oh man. So, let's see. I mean, I have been busy, even though I haven't had internet the last few days. Today I got on and I recorded a couple reaction videos, something I've been wanting to do for a while.
I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw you were in the studio live.
Yeah, I was in the studio. It didn't work out so well.
And I was like, oh, reactions. I wonder what he's doing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's just things that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a hand. I'll give it a whirl and see what happens. And so I sat down. I wanted to record a reaction to the latest Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, and I put that on, watched it, and then I hit pause because it's different. It's not the same as live, so I hit pause and then thinking it'll put that marker in there that I paused, or I'll be able to continue. So then I continued with the next one on the list that people were wanting me to watch. So, and then I finished out the third time for a third trailer, but I totally didn't realize, and I watched the entire reaction, entire trailer, and there was nothing on the screen. I didn't come back in here and hit display. I didn't hit the share screen, so it was nothing on the screen. So no one could see me reacting to the stuff. They just saw me going, "Oh, okay, it's just like, oh." So I re-recorded it, and then so then it went better. But I watched a second one then, and so but it just lumped it all together, and I was hoping it would place a marker, and it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. But I'm still learning, so I'll hopefully figure it out eventually.
Yeah, the recording is a one-time thing. You can edit it afterwards. You can
and that's what I was trying to do. So I went in and hit edit, and so I edited it down just to the one trailer, and then I hit export. But instead of exporting that one section, it exported the entire video and uploaded it to my channel. And I'm like, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it 3 separate ways, 3 separate times. So I'm still fiddling with it. I'll get it down eventually. So I just did two main reactions to 5 trailers total, and then just uploaded them separate videos. And then I did a third one with my kid and Pumaira standing behind me. We were all watching the Mandalorian Grogu trailer, and it didn't capture the audio at all. So, but you could still see them reacting to it because they were excited. It was funny. They were excited and giggling and stuff like that. And so that just tickled me. And I was like, oh man, it really sucks that it didn't capture the audio. But oh well. like I said, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm getting there. I'm branching out, trying new things other than just hit go live. Oh
yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. We all had to learn too. It's like I learned about the recording stuff when we were doing Killer Karen. That's the first show we ever did that was an edited show.
Mm-hmm.
And we found out too, man, there is no pause. You do the whole thing beginning to end, and then you go clip out the bad parts, or you know what I mean? It's like, and you've seen how Lori does Killer Karen. She puts that little fuzz screen between. You can tell whenever she puts a fuzz screen that she did an edit. But it works, the way the show's set up. It's genuine.
Yeah.
And we do it in one take. It's it's like we go out back there, we record it, nothing scripted. I mean, we have no idea what people are gonna do when they come on the show. It's like some people have come on in their own character, and totally flip the script on us. But that's the fun part about it, is it's actual reactionary improv. We are all playing back and forth with each other, off each other the whole time we're recording, and then Lori goes and cleans up what needs to be cleaned up. But you see the outtakes at the end of the show, because sometimes one of us or the guest will say something that is just so funny we break character laughing. I mean, we fall out sometimes laughing, and it's like, okay, we're gonna have to clip that out. Okay, let's go back to spot. Go, right?
Yeah.
But so much fun doing that, but I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Lori, that show would not have a chance. Okay.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm no good at that.
Same.
But I do know that record thing is a one-time shot.
Yeah. I mean, I hit record and it's just okay. It's going to play, and then it's just going to record the entire thing. But it's not quite how I expected it. So
you thought there'd be a pause button. I did too. I thought we'd be able to go, okay, pause.
There is a pause up there, and that's the deceptive thing. There is a pause up there.
Yeah, it looks like.
But it just stops. It just stops the recording, and then it'll pick back up after you hit unpause or play or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, if they put that in, that's new, because we didn't have that anytime we recorded Killer Karen.
Yeah, no.
There's no pause button, because that would have made Lori's life way easier.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's still deceptive, because I mean, I hit pause, and then I went and looked up the other trailer, and then I came back in and hit the pause button again, and it picked up, and then I was like, okay, now we're gonna watch this trailer, and then I hit play, and then I came back and hit pause again, and then I'm like, okay, then I looked up another trailer, and then that's the trailer I messed up on. But then afterwards, I went to try to clip it into individual videos and segments, and I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll do this, and I don't know. It didn't work. That's all I know. But I do know that there have been TV shows on. Have you watched any of that Alien show on Hulu? Or are you just watching the movies that are out and that's it?
The which show?
It's called Alien.
No.
The actual.
No, I have not. I mean, I was never a real big fan of the series. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
First one was the best one, and I'm still in that camp.
Well, I mean, this is it. I feel like it plays well with that, but still honors the rest of the series a little bit. They do rewrite certain.
A little bit.
Well, no, I mean they sort of course correct certain things that sort of fell out of line. So it's like sort of not canon that this character does this thing, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm not that big into the lore. I just know I do enjoy the movies. But
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I liked Ripley
in
the first movie.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just the rest of them didn't resonate with me. I'm not that much of a prequel sequel guy. The only reason I like Happy Gilmore is because Happy Gilmore 2 is because they waited 30 years to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's true.
It's like, oh, it was funny enough and to be almost fresh. Storyline was kind of dumb, but it was funny, and that's what we wanted from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel this story just, it wasn't necessarily dumb, but it was the complete opposite of what I had expected out of a sequel. So it's like, oh, okay, they're doing that thing, but all right. Yeah. So, Wawa, a bunch of twos, says, what do you think about making a Spaceballs 2?
I love it. It's been long enough, okay?
Yeah.
And come on, man. Rick is so old now. This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, Rick Moranis is returning.
I mean, Mel makes it through this.
Yeah, exactly. No kidding. I mean, hopefully they have a new kind of paint that when he actually goes in to get the paint for yogurt, that it's not the same kind of allergic reaction that he had in the first go around. But
you know, I'm glad they never did like an Empire Strikes Back version or a Return. I'm glad they just let it lie. See, that's the whole thing. They let it lie to the point where it's almost a cult classic.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and everyone wanted them to come back for the prequels, the prequel trilogy. When the Star Wars released the prequel trilogy, they were like, oh, it's a perfect time for Spaceballs 2. Oh, it's a perfect time for Spaceballs. And it never happened. But now it's happening long after people have hopefully gotten the bad taste out of their mouth from, you know, the sequel trilogy.
The whole reason why they didn't make any merchandising for that movie, but they had it in the movie, was that the deal for making a ripoff of Star Wars, that they don't sell no merch? Very well could be. Look, it's surprising. This shows back in the day how they weren't so interested in milking everybody for every last dipsy dollar over the stupidest things, right?
Yeah.
They did it. They give us good stuff. And then they didn't come right back and slap us with it again, like they started doing with the horror movies. You know, Freddy and Scream, and Michael, and everybody's got 18 fucking movies now. Back up. That dude's dead. It's over. Give me a new bad guy.
Well, yeah, and see, that's the thing. I mean, I feel like it makes a difference when you have someone that is recurring and it's somewhat plausible that they keep resurrecting. Because, I mean, Jason was, I don't know, it wasn't even Jason in the first movie. It was Jason's mom.
It's just crazy.
That was going around killing people, which I think is improbable. Honestly, I do not believe that a girl that of her size and stature could shove an arrow through the bed springs, through Kevin Bacon's neck, and come out the other side and kill him by, you know, suffocating him.
Yeah.
Yes, the whole franchise has mommy and daddy issues. Yes.
Oh man, he's got all kinds of issues, Uncle Owen.
Right. That too. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone at their core has somehow been scarred by family in one way or another. Sometimes it's
man.
a lot bad, very bad. So, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Look, they're the people that you want to be able to count on the most. You know what I mean? You really do. Yeah. Oh, hey, look who's here.
Yeah.
Hey,
howdy,
Ryan,
howdy.
I gotta ask you, how did Carissa's launch go?
I don't know. I wasn't there. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah.
I was there for. Well, I'll be honest with you. No, I'll be honest with you. I was only there for like the first 20, 25 minutes of that show because I had to go to bed and get up the next morning. Because some of us have to work in the morning, and I have to get up at 5 a.m. So if I don't get a decent amount of sleep, I'm a freaking zombie, like in Path of the Pale Rider. But anyway, no, it was fine. Well, you know, it was good to see Carissa again. It was good to see Lori again. Lori was obviously she was going through a headache phase, so I feel bad for her on that front. But it was good to see DM Ray Jameson of the Madcaps.
Mm-hmm.
Always good to see that young lad. He's a strapping young lad. He's doing quite well. And Ray, you're awesome. He's a great supporter of ours, great supporter of mine. I you know, in the words of DJ Khaled, I appreciate you. So, you know, Ray, if you're watching this, I love you, brother. You're the man. Lori, I hope you feel a lot better soon because I know headache has been killing you. Carissa, you kill it every time you put on a Kickstarter. You raise $20 million a week. You do it 7 times a year. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what drugs you're on. Listen, with all due respect, I don't know what drugs you're on. I don't know what alcoholic beverages you've been drinking. But whatever it is, you put out a Kickstarter. And she said this to us last night. This is in front of the national television audience. She puts on a Kickstarter like every single month or every other month. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know how anyone can do that. Secondly, I don't know how anyone is still standing after that because that would be completely. Listen, I got an idea.
Social battery.
That's what I'm saying. For next year in 2026, Dustin, I have an idea that I may or may not do a Kickstarter myself. I don't know. I'm still kind of weighing my options with that because taking on any kind of project like that is a huge undertaking for anyone. Mm-hmm. But I know, because I said this in the chat last night with Carissa and the team, I said, look, I got plenty to learn from you guys because you've been doing this for years. You guys know Kickstarters way better than I do because I've never done it before. But if I decide to do it, I know I have 50,000 people I can go to and be like, yo, how do I do this? You know, like
exactly.
how do I start this? Like, where do I get the talent? How do I recruit? But there are so many ways to go about it, man. But yeah, no, if I write enough short stories under my belt, get more experience, get more, you know, stuff put together, so to speak. Who knows? Maybe you'll see Ryan on Kickstarter next year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Possibilities are endless because a story is a story, right? There are a million ways a person can tell a story. You can do it on words on a page. You can do it through movies. You can do it through a television series. But in my case, I like reading comics personally. I don't know how anyone else feels, but I'm a visual learner. So when I'm reading a book, the imagination runs wild. My imagination can imagine things. But if you have a comic book with a great team behind you and working beside you, you can really bust some heads in a spiritual sense, of course. And, you know, who knows? And who knows? You never know. So yeah, Dustin, who knows? Maybe we could do a Kickstarter next year. I'll do a Kickstarter. Maybe you can do a Kickstarter. Maybe we'll do a comic series or something. Who knows? Possibilities are endless, man. There's always ideas floating around in my head every so often. Sometimes I write them down when you should. Yeah. Sometimes I don't write them down. So that's my problem, Pops. I'm sorry. But I'll work on that.
I was actually just talking to Chris the other day about possibly doing a Kickstarter. So
wow,
it's far.
Yeah. Same here.
Hold on.
What's up, Pops?
You'd be blown away by the amount of collaborations that have originated out of the madness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You'd be blown away by the amount of people that have met on one of our shows or through the group and have worked together.
Yeah.
Could do it.
I couldn't even count them. I couldn't even recall all of them. There's been so many. Like all the way back to the very first book I was promoting. Mojo Risen did a cross connecting cover with Voodoo Nations. And that was 2 different people who met through the madness that did a collaboration. Like the first book I ever promoted. Way back in the beginning, I started, you know. It's like I started causing that kind of havoc as soon as I hit the scene. Let's get people working together, bouncing their audiences and their fan bases off of each other to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm what I do, guys. It's still what I do. You know,
I mean, that's why go out of my way to share all of everyone's stuff in my group.
I do it every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every day. People compare me to this Marvel character, Rick Jones, from I think it was Incredible, whatever it was, like Incredible Hulk, whatever it was. And
Okay,
no, I'm dead serious.
Who's the Hulk standing next to you? That's what I want to know.
I know, right? But no, seriously, I'm dead serious. This is a true, honest story. I'm not even kidding you. So a friend of mine, Charles F. Millhouse, StormgatePress.com, look him up. He's a great writer.
I know him.
Oh, you do know Charles? All right. So
Yeah.
Charles looked at me. He compared me to Rick. And I'm like, Ryan, you're so supportive of other people. You're like the Rick Jones of Facebook or something. And I'm like, who the heck is Rick Jones? And he posted a picture of one of the comic issues that features the character alongside the Hulk. And I'm like, oh, that guy. Okay. So basically, I'm Clark Kent's Jimmy Olsen. I'm literally the guy just taking the photos.
I actually have the ash can from Rick Jones' wedding.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think I do have that.
Oh, is that what it? Okay, I'm sorry, I must have mistaken. But yeah, he compared me to that character, and I'm like, thank you, I guess. Is this a compliment or an insult? No, it's a compliment. He was very specific
Rick
about
was
this.
Cool.
Yeah,
Rick was cool. He was the only one that like the Hulk trusted back in.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when I saw the issue of the Comic Pops, I was like, that's not a bad looking cover. But then again, all comic book covers from the bronze, silver, whatever it is, all those covers are just so ridiculously good looking. And I just want to buy all of them and slap them on my wall or something, because all the comic book covers, especially the old school ones, dude, they kicked a lot of ass in the art department. I mean, not that they didn't before, but it's just when you look at the Bronze or the Silver Age, even the Superman comics, I'm like, damn, there's some good artwork back then.
See, like the one that the ash can that I got, it's a '90s wizard.
What is it? Oh, '90s wizard. Okay.
That I have, it's a '90s wizard.
Yeah.
And Rick's got the cool wavy hair with the little flip in the back. He's like.
Is that what it is?
I mean, I even remember Rick Jones on the Incredible Hulk cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon. He was on the cartoon series?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
Oh, shit. Okay. Someone send me a link to the it's on Disney Plus. I can go watch it on Disney Plus. So yeah, I'll have to go back and watch one of the tapes.
Wow.
Yeah, just email me.
How it happens. We get to know you, and we like you. We invite
who is Wawa 2022?
I don't know.
even know
That's
who
what
that
I'm saying. We get to know you. And
do we know who that is?
We invite you. Keep showing up in the chat, man. You get an invite.
Drop your links.
This show is actually ADHD Theater. We're supposed to be talking about, and we will get to a couple of movies that we watched.
Oh, yeah. Are there movies that we're here to talk about? Because I'm not even supposed to be here today, but apparently Dustin was like,
I do recognize your
username. Your Discord? Is that what's up, Dustin? Okay, that's your guy.
Hey, Wawa's 24/7. They never close. So that's great. Wawa, well done. Can we get one of those Wawa hoagies or sandwiches? Can we get a sandwich out there?
All right,
Dustin, what do you think?
What you do, Wawa, is you need to talk to Dustin and say, hey, man, I want to come on one of your shows.
Isn't there a Wawa near my house? I think there's a Wawa near my house I can go to right now. Anybody want anything?
Oh, yeah. I'll take
I'll stop by and grab Pops and you guys some sandwiches or something. I don't know.
There you go.
Get a source of hoagie.
No, I want the gas station sushi. Be dangerous, baby.
Sushi.
Be dangerous.
Wow. I'd rather get a spaghetti or a meatball sub. Get out of town, man.
I just had a meatball sub.
Did you?
For dinner, yeah.
Was it any good? Was it good?
Oh, so good.
Did you enjoy it? Okay, I was just making sure, because sometimes they can show up good and sometimes they can't be.
No, we made them fresh at home, so.
Oh, fresh out of the box. Okay.
No, not fresh out of the box. We put it all together.
Made it from scratch.
Yeah, made it from scratch.
That's cool. By the way, I saw someone named Pamela was in the chat earlier. Hi, Pamela.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Oh.
Yes.
I wish my family were as supportive of my podcast and as yours. My God, because they don't care. They do not. I mean, look, they're like, hey, that's cool. You do this thing, but I'm not going to spend 2 minutes out of my day to listen to one of your podcasts. I'm like,
we already had that talk. We already had that talk.
They don't care. They don't care. They do not care. I am the black sheep of the family. I am the nerd of the herd, and I don't give a crap because I own it. Right. I support it. I've been doing it since I was 4 years old. I don't care. And we just did a show tonight celebrating a very dark and intense movie called Sicario by Denis Villeneuve. So this is a nice change of pace for me to talk about.
We just watched that not too long ago, Dustin.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. You guys did that, and then we did the 10th anniversary tonight, and then we were discussing the plans that we have as a community for 2026, and we all looked at each other. We were like, holy crap, there's so many movies that are turning a certain age next year. Our calendars, we just named like 30 movies during a 5-minute segment of that show. And we were looking at each other like, yeah, we just figured out what we're doing for 2026 and we haven't even gotten there yet. Like shit. Because we realized Here's a fun fact for you guys. Three Mission Impossible movies have an anniversary next year. 3 Fast and Furious movies turn a certain age next year. I'm dead serious. Terminator 2 Judgment Day turns 35. Beauty and the Beast turns 35. Okay. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the OG adventure movie itself, turns 45, Dustin. 45.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Aliens turns 40. So I'm just like, yeah. And then Case looks at me and he says, yeah, did you know that, or no. Austin's like, hey, if we're going to do any of these Marvel watch-alongs next year, we definitely got to do one for X-Men First Class.
Oh, yeah.
Because it turns 15, and I'm like, oh, shit. So it's like, our calendars.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a half-bad movie. So
First Class is one of the better Marvel legacy, like Marvel legacy type, because it's not an MCU, technically. Right. But First Class is one of the better ones. I mean, for me personally, Days of Future Past is my all-time favorite X-Men movie, but for First Class is still in the top 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Garen freaking T. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And I just realized
Michael Fassbender as Magneto, and dude,
James McAvoy,
McAvoy as Professor X.
Oh my god,
perfection.
Here's another thing I just realized. I just realized this too. Top Gun turns 40.
Oh,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Pops? Top Gun turns 40 next year. True story.
That's wild.
So you know what that means, Dustin. You got to talk to me, Goose. You got to talk to me.
All these movies you're talking about came out when I was a teenager.
Early
20s, from teenager to early 20s. So all these movies, Star Wars, Temples of the Lost Ark, all these movies,
which is 45 next year.
I got to experience.
I was in the theater. I know. I was in the theater. You were in the theater when you saw this shit. Let me ask you this. Serious question, though. But to keep things on the rails here. Did you see The Natural in theaters?
No, I did not.
Theater, no.
Damn. No. Because I would have loved to have heard your 2 cents on that. Because obviously I didn't see it till Dustin and I were, years later. But because we were a bit before our time. But dude,
part of watching The Natural again was all the stuff I had forgotten about The Natural.
Oh, but how good was that score?
Oh, it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, that score, if that doesn't motivate you to get out of bed in the morning and kick ass, like, I don't know what will.
Well, for me, it's anything from John Williams. That's just, I love it.
I don't think he didn't compose. He didn't compose The Natural though.
No. I just meant, if anyone's getting me out of bed, it's John Williams, because I will get up and. You know what disappoints me about 2025 is that we couldn't put this on the books because we had so many movies that we had to get to that we had to leave a lot of them out, Dustin. One of them we couldn't get to was Rambo First Blood Part 2 because it turns 40 this year. Yeah.
And I was really bummed we couldn't get to it on And I Quote. I mean, if you guys at the Thunder Nerds want to do it, let me know. I'll be there first thing in the morning because Rambo First Blood Part 2 is my favorite of the original sequels. It is my favorite of the sequels.
Okay.
Yeah, it's him going one-man army ape shit, and I love it. Okay? And by the way, each movie he got more and more ripped.
Absolutely.
Like, he got ripped for Part 2. He got ripped for that. He worked out at like 3 a.m. when everybody was asleep, right, Pops? And he got up and got ripped for Part 2.
Yeah, he did.
And he even got more ripped for Rambo 3.
Right.
It's like,
somehow he gained ribs. He had more abs.
Dude, if you've seen the stick fight in Rambo 3, the guy's got veins popping out of all 3 of his arms.
Right.
It's insane shit. But yeah, if you guys ever do a Thunder Nerds presentation of Rambo First Blood Part 2, give me a holler, man. I'll be there. That's a great movie.
Yeah. I hear that. I actually forgot. I need to look up the movies that we're going to watch for next week. But that's not. Yeah,
I was going to say, don't tell the audience what we're doing next week quite yet.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready there.
Although I am anxious. I am anxious to hear the titles.
Yeah,
I'm very anxious. What did Wawa just say? I mean, I'm pretty young. I'm just being 20, but I watch shows like Hogan's Heroes, The A-Team, MASH, and the 3. Wow, you are more educated than 99% of the population right now. Hogan's Heroes is
great.
MASH but I'm just saying, great. Wawa, you are more educated than a lot of the people we come across. Honestly, you are wise beyond your 20 years of age, man.
I'm going to tell
Absolutely.
you guys what the Three Stooges are. The Three Stooges are the precursor to out of ring wrestling.
Ah, see that part about them I didn't know.
Slapstick comedy. It is great. You remember when Roddy Piper used to just like drop people and shit? It was dude, it was hilarious, man.
That was him.
Okay. The Three Stooges was slapstick comedy, right?
Okay. And I believe you.
I've man, look, that's what hooked me on wrestling was
wrestling.
I called it the 60 Stooges.
Hey, he mentioned some really good names here. It's funny you mentioned the A-Team, Wawa. You know, the next thing you got to watch after A-Team is Knight Rider, because Knight Rider is so freaking good, man. So freaking good.
You guys like the Fall Guy?
You know, I've never seen the original.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Majors, bro. Come on.
I know it's Lee Majors, but I still have not seen it.
I don't. It's been so long I haven't seen it. But
I know it's streaming on Roku, isn't it? Can I just pop it on Roku? Probably.
Who knows? Probably.
I haven't seen it anywhere in a long time.
Well, I have to check it on Roku.
Like I remember it being a pretty good show, not something I like scheduled being there to watch. You remember when 24 come out and them suckers made it so you had to be there?
Really?
Every week, or you're gonna miss something and you're gonna have no idea what's going on when you come back next week.
That's right.
They made it so you had to be there, man. Sons of Anarchy did the same thing. At the end of every show, they hit you with the left hook you didn't see coming, and you're like, damn it, now I gotta wait a whole week to see what goes. Oh no. What the reaction?
My brother's a big. My brother he loved SOA, Sons of Anarchy. He was Sons of Anarchy.
SOA and AOS were on TV at the same time. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah.
And they were my two favorite shows. And yes, I made sure I was there every week to catch that as soon as it hit the airwaves. No waiting to the next day, no replays, no. I scheduled my life around those two shows.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wawa says, don't forget the He-Man, not the rewind ones, the original series. He needs to get this so I can rewatch He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
We call this Master of the Thunder Nerds for a reason.
Yeah. So. And you should probably pick up She-Ra because that just had a 40th birthday.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. So
well,
probably could find that too.
That's a streamer.
Yeah, it was great.
You can stream it.
I mean, it
and He-Man
came on 2 years after He-Man and still did amazing.
Yeah, and it sold a lot of toys. Let's not forget about the toys.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember the toys? There was a lot of toys. I mean, you have a show.
I had most of them.
It's freaking figures. So
that's right.
Damn it, Sean! It's about freaking figures. Which one of these days, if I ever get the chance, if we ever do it, I can definitely talk about some of the action figures I had when I was, because those were the simpler times, kids. Those were the simpler times.
Yeah.
When you had your parents run you out to KB Toys and Toys R Us and Imaginarium and all these other little places, the mom and pop stores. Don't forget about those. And get all these freaking figures, man. Like, it was the dream. I had the flip head figures from Power Rangers. You had the Megazords. You had the Power Weapons. You had Ninja Turtle figures from Playmates. Don't forget about Playmates, guys.
Yeah, never. They actually just got the license back too.
They did get the license. I heard about that. Yeah, they got the license back. Let's see.
NECA still has the license.
NECA still has NECA has a license to Thrill anyway.
Yeah.
I have the Ninja Turtle NECA figures. Thanks. And they've been signed too by the Turtles.
Nice.
One has been signed by Michelangelo Robbie Wrist. Another one was Master Splinter by Kevin Clash. He was great. I had a great interaction with Kevin Clash. Oh my God. I have always liked Cowabunga. And that's how we signed the figure. And I was like, hell yeah, man. Like, that was great. So when I see one of the other actors for Donnie or Leo, Raphael, of course. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah.
Raphael. I just, there's so many lines to choose from in any of these movies. But I may have to have Raphael sign it just the simple word, damn. Like, I may have to either that or I'm going to have him sign it in red. I lost the sigh. Then it just, no, I can get it back. I can get it back. Raphael, let it go. I'm sorry, Dustin.
That's right.
Once you get me on a action figure or TV show, whatever it is, tangent, I could go all night. By the way, Wawa just said I got a signed copy. All right, signed copy of the original script of Star Wars, the first movie, the original. Which, by the way, there is only one Star Wars. Bought it from Star Wars Museum. That's run by the same guy who built and puppeteered Yoda. Signed by. Wow. Wawa, man, that's lit. All right.
That's awesome.
That is what we call, Magneto says this in the first movie, Dustin. You remember this? Perfection. Exactly. It's perfection. Yeah, that is. See, Dustin's starting to catch on to the Ryanisms around here. Yeah, because movies have been very, very good to me. Movie quotes, very, very good to me. Yeah, but dude, yeah, it's nuts how next year is going to be packed with movies that we're celebrating. Because Austin said to me, he's like, well, the first Fast and Furious turns 25, I think, or 20. So... 25, yeah, 25, because it came out in 2001. I'm sorry to say this. 25.
Yikes.
Fast 5 turns 15. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drifts turns 20. So we're doing all three, baby.
I know some people would rather just forget that Tokyo Drift even ever happened, but I actually liked it.
Tokyo Drift is one of the better installments because it focuses on who's the best racer and not about who can get the girls and pull off a heist.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
about that. This movie is about who is the best. All right. And by the way, here's a great story for you, Pops. You're going to love this. So I went to a little place called Comic-Con. And at this Comic-Con, there was a young man there named Brian T. He's a young actor, and he played DK, the Drift King, in the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. And I walked up to him. There was no line. And I said to him, Brian, I just want to tell you straight up, man. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift is one of my favorite movies, and it's also one of my absolute favorites of the franchise. And you want to know why, Brian? You want to know why? Because it's about who's the best race car driver. It's the best. Who is the best? It's a competition. And I told him that, and he looks at me and he's like, thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. And he and I just talked. We just shot this. Excuse me for saying this because this is an age-appropriate show. We were shooting the shit for a good 20, 25 minutes.
Nice.
It was great. We were talking to each other about acting, about life, all kinds of stuff. And we got a photo op. It was a pro photo op. We looked ridiculously good looking in that shot, Dustin. All right. We looked ridiculously good looking. And the autograph was on a print from the movie. It was great. It was fantastic. Awesome. So yeah, feel free to check it out. It's on my social media. It's on the Instagrams or the Facebooks. It's there. Wawa says I sent a picture to you of the script that I just got. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Wawa wants to be our friend. He's got a signed copy of the original
script. I know, Pops. I'm way ahead of you. I already brought that comment up because I have admin access, unlike you.
Wait a minute. I'm still reading this. He got it from a Star Wars museum that's run by the guy who built the puppet. Yoda.
Signed by Yoda.
Signed by Yoda.
Frank Oz.
Yeah, that's cool. He said he sent you the picture, Dustin.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Can we zoom in on this? Let's zoom in on that photo. Let's take a look.
That's as close as I can get.
Wow. Pops, can you see this? That looks pretty rad, man.
Well, I mean, there's what it used to be, but I can see dudes holding some cool shit.
Yeah. That is awesome.
You can find him on St. Martin.
I dig it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can dig it. Ooh, yeah. Can you dig it? Ooh, no, that's not right. That's not it either. So
the best Can You Dig It is
Macho Man.
Thanks for sharing that.
The best Can You Dig It is the leader of the Riffs. The leader of the Riffs at the beginning of the movie. Cyrus. Can you dig it?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's from Warriors Come Out to Play. I remember that movie. I've seen that movie too. I actually met James Remar, but I went up to James Remar and I said, "Hey, I'm not here to talk to you about the Warriors. I'm here to talk to you about your Oscar-winning performance as Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation." No, I didn't say the Oscar-winning performance part. He knows it's not he knows that. But I was just like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I watched you growing up. I watched Mortal Kombat Annihilation all the time," and he signed my Blu-ray.
Nice.
He signed my Mortal Kombat Annihilation Blu-ray. It was fun.
One of the very best fight scenes in all of movie history is the subway bathroom in The Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Well, what about the threat? Well, what about the scene in the park where James Remar looks at him and says, "I'm going to shove that
that's cool.
Turn you into a popsicle."
That's cool, but in the bathroom, I mean, they're going through
the bathroom. There's a bathroom.
Going out mirrors.
Look at this.
It's just like those stuntmen got paid. I'm sure those stuntmen earned their pay in that bathroom brawl. There was
By the way,
lot of things to get bounced off of.
This is definitely the original script, because in the movie he says, "You hear me, baby? Hold together." Not "You hear me, ship." I remember Han saying that. So yeah, this is definitely like an altered version of like a pre-altered version of the script.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty cool though. Like to see some of the original writing is
the script will never account for ad libs, and Han and our boy, Han was quite a few of them lines. I know wasn't it? I don't think was in the script in Empire Strikes Back when she says "I love you."
I know.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No, he ad-libbed. He ad-libbed a lot on set, which is brilliant because Harrison Ford is just that damn good.
Yeah, he's an ad-lib machine, so his dialogue is never going to be what was in the script.
Wow.
How
many times did he have to retake the carbonite? I don't know, but I think it was only once. Because there's only so many ways you can do this, Dustin. Like there's only so many things you could do. By the way,
you didn't look like you were in enough pain. Hold on, you got to do that.
By the way, Dustin, do you remember the scene where it drops on the floor and then Lando walks over with his ridiculously long ass cape, and then Vader says, "Well, Calrissian, is he alive?" "Yes, he's alive, and in perfect hibernation." And I'm like,
wait, you just froze a person for the first time.
Yeah.
And how can you know he's in perfect
hibernation? Calrissian, take the princess
I guess all of his
to
light
my
signs
ship.
were flashing on the side.
Yeah, the dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the side of the carbonite.
But he had just said, "Oh, we don't use it for that. We only use it for freezing vegetables." And stuff like that. Like, we've never frozen a human before.
But here's the other thing.
We'll try it on Mr. Captain Solo.
Yeah, we'll test it on Captain Solo. But then Boba Fett walks up and says, "What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me.
He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate you if he dies. Put him in."
And of course, the original actor, his voice is so much more menacing. What if he doesn't survive?
He's worth a
lot to me.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Was so menacing, but then they dubbed it.
With Tamora Morrison. Yeah.
Tamora Morrison is amazing.
I mean, he's good too, but
but that first scene, it was so much more menacing. It's just like, oh crap, he's not joking.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. I mean, the funny thing is that Lando, for me anyway, in Empire has the best exchanges with the characters, like his dialogue with all the, and even with Vader when he says the steel is getting worse all the time. Like every scene with him and Vader is so good. And then Vader's like, "I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further." And I'm like, dude, you are screwing this guy over 10 ways to Sunday, but you're just enjoying the shit out of it. And Lando has to put up, because if he doesn't put up with it, he's going to get killed. So it's like,
or they'll station a garrison there.
It'll be unfortunate if I had to leave a garrison here. The steel is getting worse all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, half the people in America would say that right now at their jobs. Like, they would just walk away from their superior and be like, this whole thing is getting worse all the time.
Yeah. That was me at my last job. Every single interaction I had with him.
Are you serious? Okay.
Dead serious.
All right. There was a job I had many, many eons ago. I probably would have said the same thing. I'm like, yeah, this job is getting worse all the time. Get me the frack out of here. Like, this is not worth this shit.
We've almost killed an hour and we haven't even talked about our movies yet.
I know.
We're not here to talk about movies. We're here to talk about ourselves and how great we are as human beings.
Ryan does have a show to do in an hour.
Ryan has.
This is how we do it.
Technically, Ryan has homework to do in less than an hour. So, Dustin, I'm just curious, which movie do you want to talk about first? The sun going up with the Sundance Kid, or how great baseball is with The Natural? Because technically, Ryan has to go. So,
which one are you here to talk about?
No, we both got to go.
Dude, the one that I just told you. Pick me out a winner, Bobby.
All right.
I'm here to talk about The Natural. That's what I'm here for.
Let's do it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did you want to share your thoughts, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, no. I normally go last of these.
Oh,
things,
you do,
so.
Even though it's your show and you're pulling all the strings.
Yeah,
all right,
fine. He allows the guests.
He's humble.
Yeah.
He's humble. That's what he is. He's very humble, distinguished gentleman. No, it's cool. Pops, do you want to go first? Or you want me to do it?
I can go first.
Go ahead, Pops. You're sitting behind a camera where we can't see you. You go right ahead.
Oh, well, I can change that too. See?
No, but if you want to sit in the dark, that's fine too. It's okay.
No, it's just I'm not at home. It's not my house.
Oh, you're in the back cave? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm babysitting pit bulls and chickens this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Is this a family member's house?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That's cool. Hey, have fun with the family member.
They're up there salmon
Sleeping.
fishing.
Salmon fishing. All right.
They got dogs and chickens, and I was like, yeah, I got you. I always come over
There's
here.
frogs and bears and chickens and things.
Have a good one, Wawa.
Wawa, thanks for joining us. And don't forget to tip us on your
fun.
way out.
But yeah, the natural. Okay, look, I can remember seeing it a long, long time ago because I'm a sports fan, right? So all the sports movies I probably saw at some point or another, all the way back to that one about Walter Payton, not Walter Payton, that other Chicago Bear running back. way back was
What was his name again?
Crap.
It wasn't Ty Cobb, was it?
No. Chicago Bears running back, Gale Sayers.
Oh yeah.
There was a movie. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh shoot, I can't remember it either.
Good movie, anyway. You know, but all the way that far back, I've been watching sports movies. So I saw this, but when I was watching it again, there was so many funny scenes and innuendo that I don't remember from the first time, which just made it even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's a good movie, man. I mean, it come out as a 4 before sitting down, just from what I remember of watching it back in the day. It's a great movie, right? He strikes out Babe Ruth in the beginning. He's an old farm boy. Right? Just like,
I'm going to change the game.
Yeah, he's just like, and then that same dude comes up to him all them years later. I know who you are. I know you. I know you. And he's like, nope.
Yeah.
Like, get away from me, little shyster dude.
Yeah.
Matt Mercer. Yeah. Robert Duvall, man. He knows how to play those characters.
Dude, it was great movie. It really is. Redford sells it as an old man making it to the bigs.
Yeah.
First off, okay,
he's an everyman. Yeah.
Dude, didn't he was older man in that at the time of the movie still?
I mean, you could tell it was.
He's very human, like he's very raw.
Yeah.
It ain't easy to go out and do like serious sports as you get older. I played like very competitive softball up until I was 48 years old. I mean, he was out there breaking bones to win.
People were throwing heaters at you like in the Sandlot. You were breaking bats.
It was fun, right? And I did it up until I couldn't do it anymore, until things did start getting brittle and breaking.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm gonna have to chill.
Yeah.
Right? But I still love getting out there with the grandkids and playing soccer.
Oh yeah.
Helping them with their like football.
Absolutely.
Boy's an offensive lineman, right? I'm a little bit bigger than him. When he can move me out the way, he's in good shape, right? And I test him and work him, right? That's what I want. The younger one is playing soccer. It's like he come out as a goalie all of a sudden in at the second half of the second game, and he hasn't let a goal in.
Nice.
I mean, I'm like, oh boy, right? So I have fun with it.
Yeah.
Sports movies, like I told Ryan the other day, Little Big League is still my favorite sports movie. All baseball movies.
Wow.
I love that movie.
Bill Haywood, man.
Inherits the Minnesota Twins with
Bill Haywood.
My baseball team.
Okay? Oh, okay.
Who's your baseball team?
Minnesota Twins, baby.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's like the kid learns a little lesson about,
himself and humility
in your own head.
Yeah.
It's a good
great
movie.
cast.
Good movie for kids. You can let your kids watch it. It's a good movie.
Minus the hotel room scene. No, I'm just kidding.
Even that was funny.
Remember that movie, Night Nurses from Jersey?
Oh,
Dude.
Wasn't that Breaking Bad? Wasn't that?
No. This is in Little Big League. There's a scene where Bill
Oh, yeah,
Haywood,
okay.
the main character's in the
His
hotel room, and he's
mom
watching
looking
an
at the-
inappropriate movie, and he calls his best friend on the phone. He says, "Hey, Chuck, listen.
Yeah.
Night nurses from Jersey. You just select it, and they send it right to your room. And the best part is
his
nobody
mom looking
knows."
at the credit card.
But his
remember
mom
his mom
finds
looking
out
at
towards the
the
end of the movie that he's been watching inappropriate movies when he was on the road with the twins. And I'm like, dude, how embarrassing.
Yeah.
And he's only 12. He's 12 years old watching this, Dustin.
He was the owner.
Well, he's the owner / manager of the team. And I'm just like, for him to get caught by his own mother. And by the way, in real life, in real life, Pops, mothers never would have been that cool as that mother was. She never would have said 11 times in 3 days. It must have been a good movie. And Billy says, one of my players kept making me order. If you want me to send him to Detroit, I'll do it. And then she says, Billy. And he says, all right, I will never watch those movies again. And she says, good answer. Yeah. And that's it. That is the only exchange they ever have about inappropriate movies. And I'm just like, first of all, if my mom found that out, she would not be as cool, calm, and collected as Mrs. Haywood was in that scene.
No.
Because in a movie sense, you have to put on your suspenders of disbelief. But in real life, mothers would maybe not kill the kid physically, but they would give him shit for watching.
I brought you into this world, and I can take you out of it.
Yeah. Do you remember that scene, Pops? Do you remember that scene? Do you remember that scene?
I remember. Okay. I remember her looking at the credit card.
Wow. The statement, the credit card statement. Yeah. The hotel room bill. It was the hotel room bill.
The funniest part, though, is it's who's his guardian at that time. The manager of the team, right? Those
technically
are
Mac is. Technically Mac is his guardian, but they can't use that excuse.
But see, that's the whole thing, though. She's still gonna go. That's where the scolding happened.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But
it's a great movie.
In the film, right?
It's a great movie,
and I love it.
If you've never seen it, Dustin, watch The Little Big League, man.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, you have seen it?
Yeah.
Remember Night Nurses from Jersey, man. That was a heck of a movie. I'm just saying. We never got to see the end of it, though. But it was a good movie with the clips that we saw. It's a movie within a movie. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. All right.
What's the scale, Pops? What's the scale? What are you going to give The Natural? What's the scale?
Actually, because I had so much more fun watching it this time, I bumped it up to a 4.5.
Wow.
Okay. 4.5. Nice.
Yeah. Like I said, it was a 4 going in, just remembering how much I liked it in the beginning, you know, but there were so many things I forgot about. You know, I was like, man, I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. About that. Oh. Like, you know, it happened 4 or 5 times in the movie. I even said it a few times.
I totally forgot Barbara Hershey's in this movie.
Yep. There's another one right there.
Yeah, Barbara Hershey, man. Because she's done a lot of stuff.
It's wild.
The same thing happened in Sundance. I'm not going to lie. There was
Sundance.
I forgot about that.
Forgot about that. Think you used enough dynamite there, buddy? Anyway, that's another movie that I can't talk about because I've only seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid once. So that's one of the few things I remember about that movie. You think you used enough dynamite? When the thing, you know, and he looks at Robert Redford with his mustache in tow says, "Think you used enough dynamite there, buddy?"
Right.
And then the exchange on the mountaintop, he says, "Are you crazy? The fall will probably kill you."
Oh yeah, that too.
I'm like, what? But dude, the best exchange is the question we all ask ourselves when we look at somebody for the first time. Who are those guys?
Yeah,
those guys? Like we honestly ask ourselves that question every single time.
They kept asking themselves, who are these guys? Who are these guys?
Yeah, Paul Newman kept saying that, and I'm like, how many times does Robert Redford have to look at him for him to get the point?
Right.
That's the only thing I remember about Butch Cassidy. I'm sorry, Pops. I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters a couple years ago.
Oh, wow.
They did a re-release. Yeah, they did a re-release from TCM, Turner Classic Movies, and I saw it on the big screen. That's the first time I ever saw it.
Yeah. This was the first time I ever saw it. Earlier today.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, I didn't have internet, so.
That's right.
Until this morning.
Oh, you've been kind of MIA for the last 3 days. That's right.
Right.
But yeah, The Natural, go pick me out a winner, Bobby. I mean,
Yep.
first of all, not to get emotional here, but this movie has a very special place in my family's heart, to be perfectly honest with you. So in general. So when my middle brother was growing up, this is Kevin we're talking about here. Kevin's my middle brother, and he and my dad would watch this movie all the time.
Yeah.
They would watch, but I didn't see them watch it because I was young. I didn't care. I was naive, you know, and I was watching my own movies. So I was watching my own favorite movies. I wasn't watching stuff like The Natural at that time. So
yeah.
My middle brother has that connection to my dad for that. So I am happy for them. I am thankful for that. I will always be grateful for that. But here's the thing. I didn't see The Natural until years and years. Like, I think I saw it for the first time, to be honest with you, Dustin, Pops. I think I saw it for the first time maybe during the pandemic. So like 5-6 years ago. And I got to tell you, it's a heck of a movie, man.
Yeah.
It is. And I didn't really understand it until I saw it for the first time, and I kind of started to understand why my dad and my brother liked it so much. But then I watched it again and again, and I was like, oh, now I'm really starting to get it. You see what I'm saying? Pamela says when she was once a 12-year-old girl, she wanted to originally marry Robert Redford. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Pamela, but we lost recently Robert Redford, so he is no longer here to bear witness to your statement. But I'm sure that if he saw it on national television, Pamela, he would be doing this. He'd be giving you a nice smile. He'd probably be grinning from ear to ear.
That's news to me because she always told me she wanted to marry Tom Selleck.
Oh, Magnum PI.
I was rooting for her to marry George Lucas, so that way I could have an into Star Wars. But
and then you can get all the
she
free
didn't
toys.
do that.
Yeah, but then you can get all the free toys. So
exactly.
You can get all the toys, the merchandise, which is where the real money from the movie is made. Pamela says truth. Pamela says truth. So here's the deal. I get why this movie is so important to my dad, and I get why it was so important to both my dad and my brother. With all due respect, my brother is still with us. My dad is no longer here with us, but I will say this: this movie's great. It's solid. It's about an everyman just going after his dreams when he's young, and then when he goes through a certain tragedy, he has to put things off for a while. 16 years, by the way.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Which is a very long time not to be like Dustin and I are writers, right? So if I had to not write for 16 years and had to relearn everything all over again, Dustin, dude, that would be super rough.
Yeah,
like that would be super, super rough.
I had this love back when I was in my 20s. For being a sidekick on a radio show. Okay. And I never got to do anything like that again until I started doing this. So there was
it's like a return
gap in between me doing the thing I loved and doing the thing I love.
Yeah, this is your second. This is your
form, but,
this is your second chance, Pops.
Yeah.
Basically. But yeah, no, this movie's great. If you've never seen a movie before, if you've never seen a sports movie, if you're not familiar with baseball at all, this is a good entry point, I think. And Robert Redford passed away recently, and most people on the planet don't know who he is because he's been acting for so long and he's been a part of so many different projects over the last 50, 60 some odd years. But for those of you who don't know, he is the founder of the Sundance Film Festival.
Dustin, did you know your mom would have married Robert?
Yes.
Redford? Did you know that?
I feel like you're 10 minutes behind us when it comes to acknowledging comments here, but yeah.
But yeah.
That's because you talk so fast, man. I'm like, what do you say?
I talk that
I gotta
fast?
catch you up. I'm reading this and I'm reading it. You're already saying it. Okay, whatever. But that's funny because my mom would have married Elvis.
Yeah.
Which
she probably would have married Elvis too at one point if she had been alive. Of courting age.
Yeah, and there's another bunch of his movies out that people can stream. So there you go. If you want to see Blue Hawaiian, I mean, there's a million.
Actually, my mom has all them VHSs, all them albums.
Okay, well,
they're gonna be mine when she passes. She sends me stuff.
Does she?
Like pre-post human, you know what I mean? It's like, Mom, quit doing that. Just wait. I'll get it when you know. It's like she sent me all the 45s and 78s.
That's nuts.
Of Elvis, right?
Those are worth some serious coin.
Dude, like, Don't Be Cruel and All Shook Up and all the,
a little less conversation, a little.
But on
I'm sorry.
45 vinyl and on 78 speed vinyl, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I've always
got all the albums and VHS tapes and every freaking thing. I'll get it all.
I've been a fan of A Little Less Conversation. I like that Elvis song, to be perfectly honest with you. And I also like Jailhouse Rock. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's
does
in
anybody
there
remember
too.
that?
That one's in there too.
That's
All
a
of
solid.
them, dude.
That's a
All the
solid
hits.
song, brother. I'm just saying. But going back to The Natural, even though Pops likes to jump in and throw me off balance, don't worry, Pops. I still love you, man.
The only way I can get a word in edgewise.
I know. I speak 2,500. I know. I tend to speak 2,500 words a minute. So, age 25 to 55.
It's Tom Selleck.
No.
Elvis was preschool.
My mom is probably a little older than Dustin. So
let me ask you this: did your mother ever walk across a television set where he was doing the dance with his hips, and she would say to you, "This is not for children's eyes," because that was from Forrest Gump.
Not in that accent. No, my mom was one of those. She loved Elvis.
Okay, hey, who didn't?
She would have never told us kids not to be down with something she loved.
Did you ever dance like Elvis? Did you ever move the hips?
No, but I did.
I recall I did
like Elvis
a couple times.
Dustin can move. Dustin knew, yeah, at one point. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Like Elvis, but no.
I like Elvis music.
I had sideburns like Elvis for a long time.
I still have sideburns like Elvis, so technically I could pull off an Elvis look for you, Pops. If you want me to cosplay at a Comic-Con sometime as Elvis, I could probably pull it off at some point.
Yeah, sure. I'll go as the Colonel.
You want to go as the Colonel? You can. I don't care. We could text. If you want to text me about this later, we can. No, I don't know if anyone can pay me enough money to cosplay as Elvis. There's no way I can pull that off. But I will say this. The Natural, for me, if you want to bring up our friendly neighborhood chart here, Dustin, the big the ratings chart that we have here for our viewers and listeners.
Baja Blast Rating Scale.
Exactly, and we got a tune for that. Thank you, Elvis. But yeah, The Natural is a very heartfelt, emotionally packed film for so many different reasons. And Dad, I love you. I miss you. This is a very good film, and now I know why you loved it so much when you were on this earth. So for me, it's an 8 out of 10. So if we're going by 8s here, Dustin, you know what? I would say it's 4. 4 out of 5. I'm going to say it's 4, if not 4.5. It's somewhere in between. But I'm going to say 4 because it's great, it's exciting, it's effective, it's a memorable achievement, it's enlightening, I would say. And I'd say to a certain extent, it's also enriching and transformative. So let's just split the difference. It's a mixture of both. But it's 4, 4.5. Split the difference if you want. I don't care. The Natural, very, very good to me. And by the way, we haven't had a chance to say this yet, but I'm going to say it now. Robert Redford, I never met you. And I've only seen 2, maybe 3 of your movies that you've ever made in the history of your career. But I will say this. The fact that you are a founder of the Sundance Film Festival, the fact that you are a big supporter of artists wanting to tell their stories in a specific medium, the fact that you just supported people all over the world for different causes, and you just wanted to live your life and just be a regular human being. You didn't care about the popularity. You didn't care about the fame, the fortune, the glory, the women, the access to the drugs, the excess, the cars, whatever. Like, you didn't care about that. All you cared about was acting and just being a good human being and telling a good story. That's all you cared about. So, Robert, if you're watching this from above, I respect you. I admire what you did on this earth, everything you did for filmmakers and artistry, right, Dustin? Everything you did for artistry.
Yeah.
And, you were and will forever be known as Roy Hobbs, the best there ever was. And anytime I go up to bat and I see a kid picking out the bats, I'm going to look him in the eye and say, go pick me out a winner, Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop that line on him because The Natural is that damn good of a movie. And for any person who is at any age, whether you're 12 or 140, wanting to go after your dreams, look at what Roy Hobbs did.
Yeah.
Look at what Roy Hobbs did. He had to start from nothing.
Very
after getting
much so.
injured in a tragedy, okay? He had to start from nothing, Dustin. Nothing. And he had to earn the respect of his coaches, his teammates, the people working in the front office. People in the front office were trying to manipulate him and pay him off and bribe him and pay him to take a dive. Yeah. And you got a journalist who's threatening to expose him for what he really is. And you got the love of his life coming back into his life like all of a sudden. By the way, Glenn, but no disrespect to Glenn Close, but between beautiful women, I would have chosen Kim Basinger. But then again, Kim Basinger was a bit of an antagonist. Even though I don't think she really wanted to be. She was kind of like thrown into it. I think she was kind of thrown into it. I think she was held into it against her will. But hey, she landed on her feet playing the love interest of Vicky Vale in Batman. So I'm just saying. And by the way, Dustin, you weigh a little more than 108. Oh, really? Let's go. And then the Batmobile pulls up. She's afraid it's going to hit him in the face. Stop. And then it just automatically stops right before it gets to his feet. Brilliant, Tim Burton. Brilliant. And you know what, Dustin? You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
That's right.
But yeah, 8 out of 10 for The Natural. Go and see it. Take your family. Take your friends. It's one of the few movies that I can actually say to a person, anyone can see this. And they will be inspired to go after something they've never done before. Honestly, I've never done a Kickstarter. But watching The Natural, I'm kind of thinking to myself, you know what? What if I have an idea?
Yeah.
And what if I want to translate that idea into a comic book? What if I want to do that? Who says I can't do it?
Yeah.
Honestly, who says I can't do it? Because we know people in these circles who could be our artists, who could be inkers, who could be letterers.
That's right.
And people who can show us the ropes of how Kickstarter.com really works. I don't know how it works. I know 10 people I can call right now to be like, hey, Rob Multeri, LoneWolfComics.com. How do I do a Kickstarter? Lori Calcaterra, how do I do a Kickstarter? Carissa, the president and CEO of Kickstarters Anonymous, who does a shit ton of them a week. Carissa, I'm just curious, how do I get started on Kickstarter? I'm just wondering. And she'd be like, oh, boy. And then she would probably turn into, what's-his-face, the actor. What's his name? Anthony Hopkins from Mask of Zorro, and look at me, and she says, this is going to take a lot of work.
What if I want to take all these shows that all my friends have and put them in one network?
We can do it.
And then put them up on Roku. Oh, wait, I did that.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, Dustin, I don't know if you knew this or not, but now on StreamYard, you can put together what is known as a QR code and put it on the screen during your shows. Did you know that?
I just saw that was now a new feature. I was just like,
okay.
I can put mine up in the corner anytime.
And I started using that feature on my neck of the woods on Anti Quote Channel. I posted a QR code for every single guest I had on the show tonight. Myself, Case, and Austin.
You can do multiple, or
you can do multiple QR. Well, you could create multiple QR codes, and then you can display them one at a time during different portions of the show.
Just like the logos up in the corner.
You can put them in the left-hand corner or the right-hand corner. You can place them however you want.
Okay, nice.
And you could create as many QR codes. I created 3 tonight just because I had 3 people on the show. It was me, Austin, and Case. And I was like, hey, guess what, guys? If you scan this QR code, it'll take you to my friend's YouTube channel. You scan this QR code, it'll take you to my other friend's YouTube channel, which, by the way, it does work because my friends actually who were on the show tonight took their phones, scanned the QR code with their and they looked at me and they were like, Ryan, that actually works. Yeah. I'm like, that's why we use it. So
yeah, I have a QR code. I just need to put it in there.
Well, guess what, Pops? When Heather Valet is on Freewheeling Fridays tonight in front of millions of people watching around the world, we're going to put her QR code on the screen.
There you go.
And I'm going to tell people to check out Heather Valet's work, Pops. How does that grab you?
That's cool. I just put mine up in the corner, though.
Because you can, and because you like to abuse your power. That's what you do.
By the way, I've been doing it for way longer than StreamYard finally got around to giving us the option.
You know what?
It's like, no, dude, y'all need to catch up. We've been doing that for a long time.
By the way, Dustin, I forgot to tell you this story. Remember when I told you said I could tell a story about what I did this past weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to tell that story?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So, Pops, you're going to love this story. This is a great Comic-Con story. So I went to a nostalgia convention this past weekend, and I met Dina Martin, who played Siobhan in Dazed and Confused. She was the blonde-haired girl that was roaming around with the other girls in the movie. That were the girlfriends of the main characters. Jason London, McConaughey, all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And she was also, get this, fun fact, she was Chrissy, the waitress in the Las Vegas casino, when Vince Vaughn tells her, honey, I want you to remember this face here. This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. That was her. That was her. I kid you not. I'll pull up Dustin, I don't know if I sent you the picture in the DMs.
It's like she's been in a couple of very small bit parts in classic movies.
Big name movies, yeah. So what I didn't realize, Pops, was when I went up to her booth, I was going to talk to her about her work on Dazed and Confused, because obviously Dazed and Confused is one of my favorite movies. And I saw the prints on her table, and she had a bunch of prints from Swingers. I'm like, wait a minute. You were in Swingers? And I looked at the print, and I was like, wait a second, you were you were Chrissy, the blonde-haired waitress that was flirting with Vince Vaughn? She's like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, get the frack out of here, because Swingers is one of my all-time favorite movies. I have a Swingers t-shirt that I'm not wearing right now, but it's at home in my wardrobe, sorry to say.
But I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be wearing it.
Well, it was the last day of the convention, so she wasn't going to be there. They were I know, they were closing up shop that day. So I said to Dina, Dina, I have a Swingers shirt. I'm not wearing it right now, but I do have one. And secondly, I have Swingers on Blu-ray and DVD. And I say this catchphrase to my friends all the time as a form of encouragement, Dustin. I say, you're so money, you don't even know it. Like a big bear, man. I always say it. I say it every single day. It's in my verbatim. And Dina was lighting up like a Christmas tree from ear to ear. She's like, that is so cool that you tell your friends that. And then she was like, and then I told her how much I like movies and how much I care about, and I told her she's like, wait, you're a podcaster? I said, yeah. She's like, wow, you have that voice. You have a broadcast voice. I said, well, it's funny you say that, because I went to a broadcasting school way back when in 2017. It's a true story. And we just had a really good, heartfelt conversation about why we like movies and all the other things we like about life, Pops. And we liked it so much that here it is. Let's bring this up here. Let me see if we could. Yeah. So this is Dina Martin right here standing next to me. And there's the Swingers print. I know it's kind of hard to see in this image here, but I don't know. Can we zoom in on this, Dustin, or there's no way for? Yeah. Okay. So this is her in the movie. And that's Vince Vaughn. And she wrote to Ryan, Dina Martin, Dana Siobhan from Days Confused, and then Chrissy from Swingers. And then she signed it with her full married name, which is Dina Martin DeLucia. So, yeah. I got to tell you, I've met so many celebrities, but she is one of the most kindest, gentlest souls you will ever meet in your life. And we had a great conversation, Pops, that she has agreed to be on and I quote next year in 2026. Nice. And I said to her, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you on the show. I want to talk to you all about your acting, your past, appearances you made in film or television, however you want to do it. And I haven't said this to her yet, but when I get her on the show and when I email her, when we're communicating through email, we get the information out, we get the links ready and all that kind of stuff, Dustin. I'm going to ask her point blank, we would say, Dina, it would be an honor to have you join us when we do the 30th anniversary watch along with Swingers on my channel.
Nice.
Because to have an actual actor from the movie sitting in our virtual studio discussing the movie as we're watching it, Dustin.
Yeah.
That is something when we had Jared here for
exactly.
Missouri Braves.
And by the way, Jared and I have been in communication. Cool. He's going to be on in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
So that's happening soon. So stay tuned. Free Wheeling Fridays is going to have some really interesting guests. But yeah, Dina has agreed to be on And I Quote next year, Pops. So how does that grab you?
Now what you do, you also, you let her know whenever she's making cons appearances at places, send me a promo flyer or whatever that you can post her up, right? Because
of course,
promoting people's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid to go over here and drop an overlay up here.
Well, she's hoping to attend. She's hoping to attend more shows next year. So we'll try to get her into some conventions.
So yes, that's what I'm saying. Just let her know your network promotes. When you're talking to these people, let them know your network promotes what people like they do. Connect this, man. I'll help all these people out as much as I can.
Promoting very, very important, but also knowing is half the battle, Dustin.
Knowing. Just set me up so I can promote them. That's what I'm saying.
So Dustin was Wolverine, sideburns with winged hair and all. Wow.
Oh, okay. I can see it. I can see it too.
Yeah, I did do that. I actually was that for Halloween, for my friend's Halloween party.
When was this?
A leather jacket or the
when was this?
T-shirt?
Yeah, I had a leather jacket, everything. Yeah.
Was this last year or the year before?
No, this was in high school.
Oh, high school. Wasn't high school for you just a few years ago? I mean, you're only 25, man. What are you doing?
No. I'm 40.
I am 40. So, well, guess what? This is my birthday weekend, and I turned 38 on Sunday. So there you go.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a busy weekend for me. I got so many panels I'm going to be moderating. I got other shows I'm doing. It's a very busy weekend.
Birthdays this week. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
free outside man. It's his birthday today.
Free Wheeling Fridays' zone right here is having a birthday this weekend. So guess what? Celebrate, guys. Let's go nuts.
We're doing.
You want to get nuts? Let's go nuts.
Tell me something. You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Never run into the man's room bar. Dude, I was watching that movie right before we started watching Sicario.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dead serious. I go from watching a dark movie called Batman to watching an even 10 times darker movie called Sicario, and now I'm talking about a lighthearted family affair called The Natural, which, by the way, if you've never seen it before, stream the living heck out of it or buy it because The Natural is so worth your time.
Yeah, for sure.
It really is. But with that being said, I probably should give my lungs a rest, Pops, because I have to do a show here.
We got to move on to Butch, too, because
I don't even know who Butch is, but you know what? It was
Butch
fun.
Sundance, bro.
I know. I'm joshing you, brah. But listen, this was fun. Dustin, congratulations on everything you're doing. Pops, thank you so much for all your support, all that kind of stuff. And guess what? Dustin, start using the QR code feature for your guests and for yourself, because a lot of these resources are going to be very helpful to us moving forward in our careers. So it was great to see you. But if anyone's curious of who the frack I am, my name is Ryan, just in case anyone hasn't noticed. Mm-hmm. It's a little name tag that's scrolling across the bottom of my screen. But I host a show called Freewheeling Fridays. And when I feel like it, I do a show. And Freewheeling Fridays is coming back for a little bit. And we got indie comic creator Heather Valet is going to be with us tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern time. And don't worry, we're not going to go too long because I got a big weekend ahead of me and I'm very, very tired. And I've been up since 5 a.m. So I'm going to respect everybody's time. We're going to have a great time on Freewheeling Fridays. If you're there, make sure to tune in, ask some questions. Dustin, if you have some time to chill and say hi, ask a question or two. You might learn something, son. And Pops, thanks for having.
One question for you, bud. One final question for you, Ryan.
Why?
I just need to put a web address to my QR code in.
Yeah, when you create the QR code, it'll ask you for the name. You want to name the QR code, and then below that, you put the website, which in this case is the actual link to the whatever page,
whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, and then you hit create, and then that QR code is created.
Yeah.
I mean, if I put.
Does that answer your question, or did I just confuse you?
It's going to create a new one for me, or it's going to let me.
No, you can. No, you could put yours up if you want to. You can put the one you just put up a second ago.
I mean, I'm just saying. Do I send the web address to the image?
Oh well.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
It's late.
I'll stick my QR code all over your thumbnail for you.
Big
one in the corner right now. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to create a QR code for my stuff when I'm doing my show, not you. But with all due respect,
I don't want to create a new one because ours is overlaid over our logo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah,
it's
right.
like so. It looks cool.
Yes, you do have the ability to create it. Just put in the meg.tv and then create a QR code, and then a QR code will come up.
I don't want it to make it new. No.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that's another way to do it.
I'm good. I have one for that.
That's fantastic. Well, Pops, take care of yourself. Dustin, I'm sorry to come in here and throw everybody off. I apologize.
Oh, you didn't.
No, it was a pleasure.
But
as always,
the only reason I was here was because nobody else was. I'm glad you came in. I like to have at least 3 people up in here.
Yeah, The Natural and The Natural is a great movie that I care very much for, and it means a lot to my my dad. So love you, Dad. Miss you. Take it easy. Have a good time, guys. I'm going to get ready for another show because all I'm doing this weekend. I'm doing this weekend is show after show after show after show. And then in between, I got to manage to do laundry, grocery shopping, adulting shit, and get some dinner at the end of the night on Saturday. So
this guy just described my everyday.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, my brother came up with the idea at the last minute. He's like, hey, let's bring Ryan over to the house and have some birthday dinner and watch the Ravens game on Sunday. And I'm like, I could care less about the Ravens, man. But if you guys want to have pizza and celebrate my birthday, hey, have at it. We'll do it. Which is, by the way, that is going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to watch a Ravens game because I don't care about sports. But for those of you who play,
tell them to put the madness up on Roku and make them watch.
Either put the madness on or put on the natural.
Make them watch your show, bro.
Either watch my show or put on The Natural. Let's watch the Robert Redford. Let's pay tribute to a cinematic icon.
Absolutely.
But by the way, R.I.P. Robert Redford. R.I.P. R.I.P. Go pick me out a winner, Bobby. Have a good one, guys. I'm going to get ready. So
see
you soon.
All
right. So I will rate this. I will give it a 3.5, 4. 3.5, 4, somewhere teetering on that edge. Because I really did like it. What's that?
It's okay.
What'd you say?
3 3/4 stars. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
It's somewhere in between that range, because I mean it was very good, interesting concepts, evoking, all that kind of stuff, affecting, memorable, great, memorable achievement. So yeah, I mean it's a mix of those.
One of the other things we didn't talk about was the way they made the era. You see what I'm saying? They were creating old style baseball. They were using clips from old black and white baseball, and he had to like blend into that. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, they did a really good job on
they did. And I remember reading something when I was looking up the film that he was just out there and happened to catch this fly ball, but they used it and then put it in the film. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. He was supposedly not supposed to catch it, not expected to catch it, but caught it anyway, and they used it in the film. I thought that was pretty cool.
Play a little ball. You see how I throw, right? See, I was a decent athlete all my life. I just never got big enough to play in any kind of, college sports or anything. I'd have got crushed. I'm a little dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have got crushed, but I was good. I could play. I just couldn't play past a certain level.
Yeah.
I just wasn't big enough. Hell, I'm only 160 pounds now. So, I mean, I spent most of my life in the 140 range, 130 to 140 range, just not big enough for football or anything, really,
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play football, but I wanted to play quarterback because I felt that's what I was good at. And they're like, no. You're going to be a lineman. I'm like, no, I'm not.
That's what they did to my grandson, too. They made an offensive lineman out of him. I know that's not where he's happy, but I told him, like, look, dude, you're going to have to take this spot before you can take the spot you want, because this is the one they think you're supposed to be good at.
Yeah.
Show them you're good at it, but show them at the same time that, look, I didn't want to play this position and I can play it good. Let me show you what I can do with the position I want to play.
Right.
Let me show you, because he wants to play linebacker, man. He wants to tackle people. He don't want to be on the offensive line.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get any bigger than a linebacker.
Yeah.
He's not going to be a 300-pound lineman, so don't make him one now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you're ruining his chances of getting seen by any kind of scouts or anything, because he ain't never going to be a big lineman.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're kind of like, you're taking away the thing that he could be really good at, tackling people. You're not giving him a chance to.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was also a lifeguard and swim instructor. And so, I mean, my the coach that the swim team, they came and practiced at the YMCA where I worked, and he's just like, I can swim circles around all these folks that some of them were literally just learning how to swim.
Right.
Because it was the first year we had ever even had a swim team ever. So it was all new. And, I was, teaching, advanced diving classes and stuff like that.
Some high diving, Butch?
What's that?
So you did some high diving, Butch?
No, not high diving, but advanced diving, so off the diving block and stuff like that. So I was teaching those things to students that were half their age, and coach was like, dude, come swim for us. Come swim for us. I'm like, I gotta work. I have to work. I have to, because I gotta, pay bills and all that. That's the unfortunate thing.
What's the highest thing you ever jumped off of into water?
Lifeguard tower.
So 15 feet, 20 feet top?
Probably something like that. I forget how high it was, but yeah.
Yeah, you had to get on a ladder to get up on them. You can just
for sure.
Yeah. there was a river in Phoenix, Salt River, has a cliff that they've actually blown up since then. That people used to jump off into the river.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is sometimes the river is low.
Oh boy.
And people was getting fucked up. So they blew up. But it was like a 75-foot drop, man. And I used to do that shit all the time, but I was smart enough to know, okay, high water mark. Good, we can do this. You know, oh, looks like we're a little low. No, we ain't jumping today.
Right.
You know what I mean? Low water fishing, high water swimming. That was the Salt River rule. Because low water would be nasty anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's like high water is when you swim in it. Low water is when you're catching the critters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was like a 75-foot drop. We used to go up there all the time. Dude.
Yeah.
All the time.
That'd be crazy.
It's Phoenix. It's 110 degrees in the summertime, and there are hundreds of people along this one stretch of river that's just like a tailgate party. All the way up along both sides of the river, right? It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I have a buddy that lives in Phoenix, and he's always talking about how hot it is. He's like, yeah, we got a house with a pool, but you never want to get in the pool because it's like swimming in bath water, and no one wants to swim in bath water.
At night. Tell me, go swimming at night when the air temperature and the water temperature is pretty much the same.
Right. Yeah, and
cool, right?
I think that's the only time he ever does.
Chilly. Then when you get out, it's a little bit chilly because you get out the pool in the daytime and it's like the water just starts
evaporates.
Yeah, right off. Like it's crazy. But yeah, we better get on with this, Mr. Sundance.
Yeah. So like Ryan was saying, I mean, who are these guys? Who are these guys? he kept asking. That was hilarious.
Well, I like the innkeeper. He like sends him. He tells him, "Tell him we went that way." And what did I say? If you weren't there with us, but I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And they're gonna get to the edge of town. There ain't gonna be no hoof prints leading out of town. They're gonna come back, get right up in this dude's ass. Sure enough, a couple minutes later, here they come, right back in.
Yeah.
I forgot about little stuff like that. That was funny, and it was like, oh, watch what happens here. Here we go.
Yeah, and then the dude's like, I'm not taking any chances. There's some handkerchiefs in there. Stuff my mouth. And he's like telling him, put these handcuffs on me.
Yeah,
he's
that
like,
guy was
tie me
funny
up. He's giving them instructions on here's how to take a hostage. I don't want anything to do with you. That was funny. I enjoyed that.
It's a good movie. It's a sad ending because they got blasted, right?
Oh, probably for sure.
Dude,
I didn't see a way out for them.
A nice long horse trek all the way to Bolivia. Trains and horses all the way to Bolivia. Yeah. They get there and it's like they're in the armpit of nowhere. Mm-hmm. It was fun.
There was one thing that aggravated me about it. They took one of probably the most entertaining features of these types of films and just montaged it and summarized it and glazed over. It's like you could have had like some buildup or they could have gone in to rob someone.
2 hour and 20-minute movies back then, bro.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying they could have made it shorter in some areas. Like
more.
There was an entire bicycle scene where he's just riding around on a bicycle, and I get the reason why, but still, they could have cut that out.
But see, and that's just it. That's what I'm saying. It's like there was a lot more they could have done if it was this era.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to make a 2 hour 15-minute movie out of this. They're going to do a lot more with some of the scenes that they shortened. But at the same time, most of the movie is them riding their horses across the fucking desert.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that was great about it, though, was...
They're not going to track us across rock. What's he doing? Tell that to him.
The one part when point out that the dude is some kind of super tracker that's up
Yeah.
on, okay, well, now you need to check up somewhere where they have to come through a bottleneck, drop the first two that come through, get the rest of them scrambling, right? And then move on again. And every time you come to a bottleneck, you take out a couple more.
Right.
They just kept running and kept running.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there was, plenty of options that they could have had a higher chance of survival, but instead they just took their last stand in the middle of the town.
Yeah.
And it's like they're already surrounded when they open fire. So it's like, good luck, y'all.
Well, yeah, but by then the cavalry and everybody came to get them, It was like, come on, man. If they'd have took those guys out way back when, like I said, you could have picked them off one or two at a time, man. They kept coming.
Yeah.
If they have to stop and bury their friends, it's going to take them a little longer to catch up to you next time.
Yeah, that's true. Unless they just disregard traditional methods back then.
Well, you'll know after the first one.
Right.
Right. But I'm just saying, they didn't take any opportunities to whittle down the numbers.
Yeah.
And that was the part I didn't think. Not that, like dude said, hey, I ain't never killed anybody before. It's like not like he was a killer or anything. But the other guy was.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't have no problem dropping them. Dink, 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 dink. So,
yeah, right.
Just have his back, load his gun, some dumb shit.
Right. I mean, that was pretty rough, but I ultimately I enjoyed it.
I did like also how the woman went with him.
Yeah.
And then she's like, man, I don't want to see you guys die. I'm out.
Right.
It is a good movie. I mean, there's a lot of nuance in there. There's great acting, great scenery.
Yes.
Obviously it's not all the way down to Bolivia, but I mean, I don't even remember where it was filmed, but it looks a lot like, Arizona or New Mexico or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It still has some tree to the mountains, but, pretty much flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a good movie. I like both them guys. It's not as good as The Natural. No,
probably not. But I'd say it's probably at least a good 3.5, maybe.
Yeah, I'm in between 3 and 3.5 too.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, there was those few times when it's like, why aren't you taking people out? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Like,
get off the horse! Quit running from these.
Right.
You want to find out who they are? Kill a couple of them. You'll find out.
Right.
Like, come on, man. But see, that's the Western mentality that the Clint Eastwoods and people brought to Westerns. You see a Western, you want more shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
You want John Wayne. You want bang, bang, bang. You want, and that part was missing. That overwhelming, I'm the baddest gunfighter ever.
I think who was it? Butch Cassidy, or was it Sundance Kid? I think he had a pretty good handle on. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with this gun here.
Yeah, but he didn't say much. He wasn't a brat.
Yeah.
He wasn't. You know what I mean? He wasn't out challenging people, but he was ending. He wasn't starting fights. He was ending them.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's that's the way you want to be. You want to be that quiet guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, it's like you said, it's an entertaining movie. I definitely didn't have no problem sitting here watching it. Wish you could have been there.
Yeah, no.
It
was unfortunate, but
we missed you, bro. But we're glad you're back. And
yeah. Yeah. So let's see, movies for next week. What was it that was?
I'll forget anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about.
Yeah.
What's up, Christian? What's happening, bro?
Okay, so let's see. I want to watch maybe Death of a Unicorn. Maybe what about? It's time to get into the scary horror type movies. So let's see here. Let's see, Dave Franco, Allison Brie in Together.
Are you picking stuff you've never seen? Is that what? Are we still doing that?
Yeah. No, I've never seen any of these. I'm just scrolling through my buddy's server.
What's your list? Any horror movies on your list that you have?
Yeah. So Death of a Unicorn, Bring Her Back, and Together. Let's see, what's another one? The Heretic was another one.
What's on your suggestions list? Oh, dude, Christian said, Death of a Unicorn, hours of your life you can never get back.
How about, let's see. Yeah, let's do Heretic. And because that's an A24 movie, in which they are usually entertaining at the very least. And no, where is it? Yeah, Bring Her Back. Let's do those two.
Okay, I don't know
another A24 movie. So it's A24 this week.
I don't know anything about either one of them, so
yeah.
We will see which one is Monday and which one is Thursday. Or will it matter?
I'll figure it out.
All right, let me know. We got 2 more shows for you tonight, people. 2 more. We got Freewheeling Friday with Ryan right here at the top of the hour. And following that up with the Late Night Art Attack, Christian might be probably waiting around for that at 1 a.m. Christian, 1 a.m. Yeah. And then Christian's got shows tomorrow night from 10 p.m. to when the fuck ever. That dude will go out and he'll do the 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock show for Roku. And then he fire right back up and does another 3-hour stream, no problem. Right? It's like, dang, dude, that reminds me of CromCon when I used to just be in the chip. He said, wrong. There you go.
Let's see.
Your movies for next week, people. You go right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep, it's A24. Both of them are A24 movies. I've been looking forward to both of these movies for a while. I don't know that much about Bring Her Back, but let's see. Heretic also has the dude, and I can't remember his name. What is his name? It's Hugh Grant. What's that about?
Yeah, I might have seen this and dismissed it already, but okay, we can go. He hasn't done a lot of horror movies, has he?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I think I've seen this. Okay.
It says 2 young missionaries become ensnared in deadly game of cat and mouse when they knock on the door of the diabolical Mr. Reed. Trapped in his home, they must turn to their faith if they want to make it out alive.
Oh, yeah. I think Brian covered that on the Horror Movie Club back when he used to.
Oh, okay.
I think I've seen something.
Yeah, it has Topher Grace,
Sophie Butcher. Yeah, Foreman. Yeah, we made fun of him in it, too. That's right. Okay.
And the other one is bring her back. Oh no, I don't need that.
Oh,
Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. A brother and sister witness a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. So.
okay. Okay. We will see it. We will see
Yes,
them both next week.
Regardless, they're supposed to be horror movies. They don't have to be mainstream horror movies. That's the whole point of
Right.
We're highlighting other movies that might be good, might not be good. We're going to judge. So
There you go. Edwin said Weapons is a better film. Is it a horror film?
Yes, it is. But I'm saving that because I want to pair it with another movie that we'll be watching in a few weeks. Because Derry's going to come back specifically to watch this movie.
Okay, cool.
It's been something he's wanted to watch.
I miss that dude. I wish he would come out here so that I could just like hang out in the background and shit.
right. I mean, that's the goal. He's gonna he's been super busy with work, but he's going to request a night off in order to watch this movie.
Cool.
So yeah, he's just got to figure out a day to schedule off, and then we're gonna watch this movie and talk about it. And I want to pair Weapons with that movie.
Yes.
I think that will be a good time.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's how we do this, people.
Yep.
We're going to be back in the top of the hour with Freewheeling Friday. Our friend Ryan with Heather Belay is his guest tonight. And
that'll be fun.
We're going to get out of here. Do all your stuff.
Hang on. Before we do that, I do want to talk about 2 streams we have coming up next week, in addition to the movies we have to watch for next week.
That's what
we also have, let's see, this show. We're going to do Joy of Drawing with special guest R.K. Hammond. Talking about Top Dog and I totally blanked on the name. Of course I butchered it, but it's like Silly Town or something like that. It's
her little
town? What?
Scumtown or something like that.
Yeah, Scumtown. That's it. Scumtown. Which
that's hilarious stuff. Addie Marie, she kills it.
Yeah, for sure. And then right after that, that's 8. And then right after that, we're going to be talking to Matt Byers, aka the Toy Brarian, I think is what his handle's going to be called. But yeah, we're going to be talking to him, and he's going to be filling in for Zombie on It's Frickin' Figures. And dude, can this dude talk toys?
Oh man, is it him and Bruce? Should we put him and Bruce together on the show?
Yeah, I mean, if that were ever a thing, they can talk toys.
Dude, I'm not half lying. I'm saying, it's like I'm always looking for another way to make sure my friends' talents come out.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them guys can talk circles around me when it comes to toys.
Oh yeah. No, it's great. Whenever I sit down and talk with Matt, he's just like, oh yeah, and this toy, oh yeah, and this toy, oh, and I did this, and I did that, and did this, and that, and it's just he's very animated, very excited, and he's just a great time to be talking to, and he's just good fun all around.
Yes, that was Addie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. We're going to get out of here because I got to do the Cold and Rumble thing for the next show. So thanks for watching, everybody. Dustin, do what you do, bro.
I will play us out. And, here we go. Thunder Nerds Ho.
miss the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment